At dinner, I said, "Can't wait for the family reunion." My sister laughed. "You're not invited. It's for real family." Everyone laughed. I just smiled and left. 4 days later, my dad tried to withdraw $2,400. I sent a screenshot. Payment denied. Must be that real family policy. 2 days later, a loud banging on my door woke me up. I'm the one who paid for everything. Not sometimes, every time. The cabin deposit was $1,800 on my card, booked back in August. I found the place, sent the link, and within an hour, the group chat was full of heart emojis. Looks amazing. Can't wait. I booked it that night and sent the confirmation. Locked in, October 14th, then silence. I texted twice asking about headcount, seen by everyone, nothing back. I also had a joint account with my dad. Opened it years ago after my mom had a health scare. I seeded it with $5,000 and kept adding monthly. He had never put in a single dollar, but his name was on it. Over time, it had quietly become my unofficial family travel fund. I just never said that out loud. I told myself the silence was everyone being busy. I believed that for 2 weeks. Then I stopped and showed up to Sunday dinner to force the conversation. I brought wine, bought the groceries on the way, sat through an hour of small talk, my dad's golf game, my sister's new apartment, my mom fussing over the pot roast like everything was fine. Nobody mentioned the trip. Nobody mentioned the group chat. It was like the whole thing had never happened. Then I said it, cleared my throat mid-dinner and said, "So I'm excited about the cabin. That valley view in the photos looks unreal." My sister didn't look up from her phone. She let out this short, flat laugh and glanced at my mom. Then she said it. "Oh, you didn't know? You're not invited? It's for real family." My dad chuckled into his napkin. My mom gave me a weak smile that didn't reach her eyes and quickly looked away. Nobody said stop. Nobody said that's not funny. They just let it sit there. I didn't yell. I folded my napkin, set it down, said okay, picked up my keys, and walked out. Sat in my parking lot for 10 minutes staring at the windshield. I wasn't even angry yet, just hollow. Monday morning, I made 2 calls. First to the rental company. Family emergency, I told them. I need to cancel. Lost part of the deposit. Didn't care. Second call was to the bank. I asked about restricting the joint account. Turns out I could require dual authorization on any withdrawal over a set amount. Both account holders had to approve it. I set the threshold at $500 and turned on alerts for anything attempted above that. Didn't tell anyone, just waited. 4 days. Friday afternoon, my phone buzzed. Withdrawal attempt, $2,400 declined. I sat with that for a minute. Then I opened the family group chat. Dead for 6 weeks since I sent the cabin confirmation. I attached the screenshot and typed one line. Payment denied. Must be that real family policy. Sent it. Put my phone face down, made dinner, went to bed. I found out later what the $2,400 was for. A deposit on a beach house. Same exact weekend as the cabin I had just canceled. They had been planning a separate trip the whole time, behind my back, with my money. They were never going to tell me. Just disappear that weekend and let me piece it together. The banging started at 7:04 in the morning. I went to the peephole. Dad in front, red-faced, jaw set. Mom behind him clutching her purse. My sister off to the side with her phone already up, filming. I unlocked the door and opened it. My dad didn't wait. "You need to release that account today." I said, "Why would I do that? That's family money." I looked at him. "I'm the only one who has ever deposited money into that account. Not one transfer from you. So it's my money with your name attached. And last I checked, I wasn't real family." My mom stepped in, voice soft. "Honey, your father needs that for the property taxes." I said, "The taxes aren't due for 4 months. I've seen the bill on your kitchen counter." She blinked. I said, "I'm not releasing anything. The cabin is also canceled. I got most of the deposit back. If you want a trip this fall, you'll have to pay for it yourselves." My sister lowered her phone and opened her mouth. I looked at her and said, "Don't." She closed it. My dad pointed at me. "You listen here." I said, "I'm done listening. I've been listening and paying for years. You sat at that table and told me I wasn't real family. Fine, I'm not. Then stop trying to access my money like I am." I stepped back inside. He said, "We're not done." I said, "Yeah, we are." And I closed the door, stood in the hallway a moment, then went and made coffee. My hands weren't even shaking. That was the day I finally understood. I was never invisible to them. I was just useful. And the second I stopped being useful, I found out exactly what I was worth. Turns out that's the most valuable thing they ever showed me.